Alright, hi YouTube, so welcome to another Sorare video. So as you see on the screen right now, we've got our glory to claim. I just want to see how much, show you guys how much I can claim, and then another screen to just look at the essence I currently have. So we've got about 800 limited, 800 rare, and then 955. Yeah, this one is a mix of, we've got Prem, we've got MLS, and then we've got some All-Star. I don't really want an All-Star here, but basically 50 short of one craft. I just wonder how much Prem cards there are available left. By doing so, I just go to basically, well, it's hard to test. It will be in season, but then it will be Prem. Obviously less supply. I just want to see, how do I look at this? Doesn't really say, does it? Yeah, but at least I look at roughly how much the price of these cards are. If we hit the top guns, they're still worth a little bit. A few thousands, some few hundreds. Yeah, I do think it's worth getting these. Like, it just looks quite attractive, if I'm honest. Like, even, yeah, I mean, a lot of these I can use for next season or elsewhere. I just want to see if, let's say, we get the absolute worst. Yeah, let's say if we get some of these, like, oh, these are very dead. There are some very dead ones. Worst case, they're going to be like 10 pounds, which, yeah, I mean, Henderson's actually quite cheap. Yeah, so it really depends what you get, to be honest. Because right now, if we just go on a claim glory, it is a gamble, in it. Like, so quite a few promotions for Premier League did very well on the Prem, because there was no City and no Arsenal, so it's just us. And then some, we've got Eredivisie promotion, Ligan, La Liga, Challenger, and then we've got Ligan back to Division 1, La Liga as well. So yeah, very good week overall. Some relegations in the Bundesliga, and then yeah, this one relegated as well. Wrong goalkeeper again. Yeah, a bit annoying, but anyway, pretty good. So this is now also some level ups, and then yeah, obviously with new cards. A bit laggy. Wait, let me just recall this. So 520, that's 30, and then a 40, that's 70, and then a 1080, 83. Yeah, okay. Let me just add this to our little Excel. Can't remember what it gave me. I think it was gave me 63, I believe. Yeah, it jumped a little bit. So 63. Okay, so just start from the beginning. So 525, 525. Quick at the PC. And then we've got 40, and then a 10, and it's 3. So yeah, just from Hot Street alone, we've got 83. Some I took Essence for already, but yeah, I think I took Essence for the MLS. Oh no, that was just guaranteed. Yeah, that's good. But some, I think it was this one where we took Essence, right? Can't remember exactly. Yeah, anyway, one of them we took Essence, so I'm just gonna assume this one. Oh no, it wasn't this one. It was I think it was this one. Yeah, okay. Just for record, you know. But what would you guys take? Like on here, right? I'll show you guys. So loads of cash won. Starting with this one, which is the main one, finishing 5th. Not exactly a podium. We were on podium, but then I think Matt Sells got some points deducted. It is very tempting, right? $103 USD to Great Britain pounds. That's about 79. So about 76 pounds. But it will get me that craft, which I've been kind of waiting for it. And then just actually free craft for limiteds. It's actually not a bad shout, because £11 for this is quite good. The instinct saying to take cash because there's not much cards left. For example, I mean, let's say look at Nathaniel Klein, right? The cheapest one available on the market. And how many... I shouldn't look at on sale actually. Can I view it? I mean, for him, even his number 8 card is out, which I assume this guy won it at an auction, about £10. So that's kind of your rock bomb. You know, there should be a way to view this. Hold on. I'll just say which one they're selling now. They're selling number 9, so that means there is a chance of getting these. Yeah, I mean, yeah, huge debate. So let's say you're risking that £76 for 2 super rare cards. Is it worth it? That's a very good question. How do I view not manager sales, auctions? Yeah, maybe because I mean if they're on instant buy then they're not. I don't know, I mean, huge question, right? I personally, if it's like this stage of the game, I would say cash is a good idea, but you know, with the essence I can do 2 crafts, which, you know, like I said, I just haven't done so for a while, and there's a chance of MLS as well. Now another thing to look at is, have I got enough clues? I mean, the thing is, Prem doesn't start till April again. And then I think we've got, what, 7 games to go? Which, again, I think if this came a bit earlier, or if there's like a special edition, I would have been like back in the day when it was the eyes, right? Hold on. Premier League. Yeah, we're way over halfway. Standings. 38 games, right? Yeah, so for most, around 7 games to go, apart from unless you're Man City, then you got 8. But yeah, that's just not a lot, to be honest. Yeah, I would prefer. I mean, likely here we're gonna get a Prem, so yeah, I do want an MLS, which would be amazing, but yeah, I mean, it's tough, right? What would you guys take? If we could gamble on this, and then it'd be like, well, content and everything would be really good. And then, hold on, for rare, oops, sorry, wrong. For rare, I haven't got a mix. Yeah, we've got some MLS, which has loads of MLS. I think it's from the wheels. Like I said, I don't really want Prem cards at this stage, which is the thing, because all of these are definitely going to be Prem cards. Well, even so, on the super rare, it's going to be likely here to be Prem. I mean, MLS, I wouldn't mind if it's like a Messi or something. It just depends what I get, really. And then for limiteds, we've got. Just want to see the concentration on these. Jupiter Pro, so don't mind that one. If I might go. Yeah, we pick rare here, and then take cash for these 2. Tempting for this one to go for the Prem, because it's only 11, and then I get a lot of crafts. But this one's guaranteed Prem anyway, so this I cannot change. Yeah, my philosophy is take as much cash as we can at this stage, because we've got K-League as well. Keep that. And then La Liga, not much of a difference. Contender, ooh, I don't really want contender in the rare section. I think definitely. Oh, sorry, keep praying XP. Yes, I don't want to contaminate these. Yeah, so for these, I'm going to keep them limited. Yeah, keep these limited. only the main leagues I will take for rare, and that way it keeps the concentration. I mean, I don't mind a little bit, but yeah, so loads of essence coming in. Yeah, these are limited, so that's fine. Okay, back to question 1. It might be just, yeah, like I said, worth doing the super rare now, because I know there's a lot of cash involved, but like I think probably the most we've won. But if we take the super rare, I know it's not feasible to take essence right now, but that way we can clear, you know, because if we don't claim this now, you mean carry over next season? I mean, it's just not very worth it, I guess. I'm only 50 short of craft, and like I said, it could be MLS, it could be a I literally just need one more mission to claim this, which it makes, yeah, you're risking £76, and then basically, like I said, you can get a lot of these good cards. I wonder how much availability, but how can I look at this? So it would either be Prem or MLS. Like MLS, I wouldn't mark at all. Why no game week for him? Oh, okay, obviously international week, but yeah, I mean, just huge. How do I look at numbers? Like availability. Hold on, give me a sec. I'm just going to pause this for a sec. Alright, YouTube, so back to this dilemma where I'm thinking of getting the super rare essence right now, or the cash with what, 7 games to go. I know it's not a very feasible choice. Like earlier on, definitely would have selected essence, but for me, I really want to clear the essence, and you know, and because like I said, there is a chance of MLS, and also you know, just want to see what I can get from these. It's just a huge gamble, basically risking around 76, 77 pounds to craft these 2 cards, which might be just, you know, not worth anything. Like I said, I think I looked at the worst case are like £10 each, which likely they're not going to sell. So yeah, we're probably going to lose about 50, but the rewards, like the players I can potentially get, it's just so much greater. So you know, I think it's worth the gamble. So yeah, I think for the content as well, I think it'd be great. Yeah. So like I said, it could still be a chance of MLS. I know João Pedro all gone. Gabriel, I think there's only 1 available, but it's just super hard to craft these. But I wouldn't mind a James Gardner, but all of these, like I said, I think on paper, if I just get any of the good ones, then I think I already broke even. Like that, it's huge bet. Yeah, it's just supply and demand, right? So here I'll take some cash just to level things out a little bit. Yeah, maybe this one I'll take cash as well, because Prem, I mean, I'm streaking, so yeah, so it's going to be a huge crafting video right now. I don't think I'm going to do any more promos, although when the World Cup does come, then it could be quite tempting. But anyway, I'm just going to claim this. I hope I'm doing the right thing. I'm going to go for the super rare essence instead of the 100 free USD. So only taking 31 cash, 10,000 essence. Yeah, 10k essence. And then, so basically we're getting loads of super rare and then loads of limited. Not many rares, but yeah, anyway. Yeah. Oh, does it have the bonus as well? Anyway, yeah. Cool. Going for it. Like I said, probably the biggest week of all. This is the main squad. Like I said, I was a little bit higher. But yeah, so we only get 99 back, which not exactly enough. But anyway, this is it. This is the biggest ever craft. Like I said, there could be some all-star in there, which I really don't want, but I've not really got much clues, so I can do the leagues, but yeah, come on, hit me with something special. Just the standard. This one popped up. digitized. Yeah, I think I can do this one. Wow, 40. Okay, there is a superstar in there. Then I'll have to... do I use it now or do I save it? Not really gonna help, is it? There is that little bit of all-star which I don't really like. Should I go Prem or should I go MLS? That's the question. Oh, there's definitely a good card in there. I'll probably just do one more. I have to do 2 crab. How I use it is going to be... yeah, I have to go for 2 crabs. So here, use the lead clue. So that eliminates any... But then if I get a special tier 2 on the next one, then I can have to go blind, right? At least this one, then I know what I'm picking, right? I wish I had more clues. I don't have to risk it though. I can save it for a bit later. I wish it was nationality, because that way... Nah, I'm not risking that for it. I know there's a super one there. I'd be gutted if I didn't get it. So I'll just use this one. Maybe either Prem or MLS. Okay. Okay, so all Prem, and then there's 2 MLS. Now, do I go for the Prem, or do I go for MLS? Because... it makes sense to go for this, but then, you know, dodgy, because I wanted 2 crafts. But then getting that superstar would be just amazing, right? I want a craft helper. Would that help? Sorare craft helper. Lovable app. Super rare. Standard highest tier star. It's just a star, so just kind of like I said, so no nationality at all. Now that if we do reveal the nationality, then we spend 500 essence, which... Does that mean we can get... Still a guess though, right? Based on the availability and all. I guess they do that into consideration. I have to get that superstar. I'm gonna risk it. So we're gonna get 1 craft. Is that okay? Would you risk it? Would you risk 2, but then you guarantee this one? Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Okay, I hope I'm doing the right thing. Okay, so Croatia Prem. I wonder who that could be. And then we've got... Oh dear. Okay, we've got Ukraine. That MLS. I wish it was like Argentine MLS, and then that would be crazy. Oh, I feel England, which I don't really like. England from the Prem. Yeah, that's a risky one. There's a Japan from... could be Mitoma, is it? Yeah, because I think I know the YouTuber was mentioning all these ratings right now are just all over the place. Ecuador, sorry, I can't spell. Again, another Prem. Oh, sorry, wrong. Have to get that start here. Then you got Colombian MLS. Could it be what's his name? Could have been Jaime Rodriguez, and then we've got Swiss Prem. And then we have, yeah, it's 3 Englands, which I really don't like. Ecuador. Ah, it would be him. Yeah, it will be him. Super rare, right? Star. That's a star, yeah. So, likelihood to be him. Croatia, we've got, okay, Kovacic, and not going for that one. Ukraine. Okay, there's no stars here. but there's still some good cards worth about 100 or more. Safe pick would be Doyle, which is a Nottingham Forest player. Yeah, Colombia, there is a variety of players available, which doubt it's going to be James on this one, so yeah, maybe not going to go with those. We've got England, just so many choices. Could be a Saka, could be a Cole Palmer. How much minutes I've got on this? Got about 4 minutes left. Yes, did spend quite a long time on this. I just want to see, let's say, should be a Saka up here. Is there not? If it's Norwegian, I'll probably just go for it. Of course, there's some injured cards as well. Okay, you know what? Let me search this way. Oh, Salah's quite cheap. No, it doesn't have to be on sale, right? Okay, you know what? How do I search these? Okay. Especially a Saka, for example, right? Because he's the first English player I think of in season. Yeah, 9 of them are gone, so there's only what, 1 in 10. Just too much of a gamble. I might go for the Ecuadorian, but I do want to double check how many Ecuadorians there are. There's only 2 minutes left. Better hurry up. Okay, you know what? Yeah, just go on Scout, Premier League, and then Ecuadorian. Yeah, I could have done it like this as another method. Ecuadorian. Ooh, it could be Caicedo as well, right? I didn't